All right, so thank you very much for keeping faith with GH1 TV. We're back and we still have some more local stories at this moment. We'll look at crime, and we have the police sending in some information. So we'll put it on your screens shortly, and I'll share some details with you. So information reaching us here on GH1 TV indicates that the police in Sunyani have begun investigations into the murder case at Abesim, and I'll share information that was sent in right now. So the Inspector General of Police, Dr. George Ekufudampare, has directed the Criminal Investigations Department, that's the CID headquarters, to provide technical support to the Bono Regional CID to investigate the murder of 3 persons at Abesim in the Bono region to the logical conclusion. Well, the murder case involves one Richard Appiah, a 28-year-old architect suspected to have murdered 12 and 15 years old young men and a yet to be identified man whose bodies were found in his living quarters at Alaska near Abesim on Friday, August 20, 2021. So the police are mobilizing to commence investigations into the matter. Well, the police report goes on to say that the police, in collaboration with members of the community, arrested suspect Richard Appiah, who is currently in police custody assisting the investigation. While the Acting Inspector General of Police, Dr. George Ekufudampare, has commended the police and the community for the swift response in arresting the suspect and treats the civil police collaboration could be deepened to promote peace and security in the region. So yes, the suspect arrested there, the IGP commending them. The letter is signed by Kwesi Fori, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Acting Director General Public Affairs. So that is it there, with the police sending in some information. Some more stories. The Tamale Circuit Court, presided over by His Worship Mr. William Twumasi Appiah, has convicted 28-year-old spiritualist 7 years imprisonment with hard labor for the defilement of an 11-year-old girl in Tamale, leading the pack in getting for the victim's Northern Regional Coordinator of Domestic Violence and Victim Support Unit, that's DSP Emmanuel Holotu, called for cooperation amongst public institutions, especially health facilities, to assist in getting justice for victims of crimes. Well, there's more in the following report.
In January 2020, through a TV and radio advert by Adam Arafat, a spiritualist, he compelled the 11-year-old victim and her mother to travel from Bawku to Tamale to seek spiritual assistance from him. During the consultation, the victim's mother was asked to purchase items to aid in the spiritual process. The absence of the victim's mother led to the defilement of the victim in the uncompleted building used as a shrine. Adam Arafat was subsequently arrested by police and put before the court after the Tamale Teaching Hospital examined the victim. After 1.5 years of a full trial, the court found Adam Arafat guilty of defilement. The Northern Regional Coordinator of the Domestic Violence and Victim Support Unit, DSP Emmanuel Holotu, in an interview with GH1 News, recounted what happened to the victim.
So immediately they got there, he told the lady that he will need a bottle of schnapps to prepare her medication. And as such, the lady had to go to town to get a bottle of schnapps. Unfortunately, this lady didn't go with the daughter. He left the daughter behind and then came to town to get a bottle of schnapps. By the time she got back, this guy had sex with the girl and warned her not to make noise about it, or else he was going to sacrifice her and the mother to the gods. So after the preparation of the medication, the woman had to leave. So on their way walking to the roadside to pick a vehicle, the girl could not walk at the pace of the mother. So the mother, out of curiosity, turned to question the girl why she was dragging behind, and found to her surprise that the girl was dripping of blood at her thigh. So further interrogation got the girl to reveal to the mother that when she left to buy a bottle of schnapps, this accused person, Adam Arafat, forced and had sex with her and threatened her not to make noise about it.
He expressed appreciation to the victim's family for their cooperation in getting justice for their daughter.
Facts. And we're also sure of the cooperation of the complainant, who is the victim's mother, to calm down anytime we needed her with the daughter. If we had not got their cooperation, the trial could go either way. We will say it's the cooperation of the complainant and then the victim that has given us access. Because most cases we don't get the cooperation of the victims and the complainants if the victims happen to be minors.
DSP Holotu called for cooperation among public institutions like health facilities in the country to reduce crime.
So if the public institutions like hospitals or health facilities will also cooperate on issues of crime, not only sexual offenses, but issues of robbery, because people engage our men in shootouts.
Well,